What's going on, people? Welcome to Football Carnage, and we are back with another Madrid hype right here for you guys on the channel. We got a lot to talk about. The transfer window is almost closed, and there's a lot of rumors that are going on at the club. We got to talk about Dani Ceballos and his failed transfer to Marseille. Also, we're being linked to Kobbie Mainoo. Is that going to happen? I'm not too sure, but we definitely got to talk about it. Also, we got some updates on Jude Bellingham and his shoulder injury and how that's progressing. They're saying that he might come back earlier than expected. And then I'm seeing a lot of nonsense about Trent Alexander-Arnold. A lot of people are trying to troll my right back because Dani Carvajal is back fit. They're saying that Trent made the wrong decision. Trent's going to be a bench player. He's going to be holding the clipboard on the sidelines and peeling the oranges for the starters. But I got to break down exactly what's going on. Big up to the chat. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and let me know what you're saying about any of the things that I get into. Now, you know it's actually crazy, guys. I was sitting there watching a Carabao Cup round 2 matchup. Grimsby versus Manchester United. Oh my days. This is who End the Stream Dave thinks Real Madrid are. Manchester United. The way that he talks about us, surely he thinks we have fallen to Manchester United levels of shit. What a L that they took. That penalty shootout was fucking crazy. The fact that they were 2-0 down. I would have sacked Ruben Amorim in the 35th minute. Are you mad? If I was the Glazers, if I was Ineos, whoever the fuck is in charge of sacking people, Amorim would have been out of a job before halftime. I don't even think Grimsby are in fucking the championship, bro. They're like a League 1 or League 2 team. Every season, I am amazed by how ass Manchester United are. Oh my days. They are shit. It seems like every season is the worst season that they've ever had. When is it gonna end? Like, I was actually stunned. Then you got Cunha missing his pen. And then Brian Mbeumo misses his pen. The 2 big money signings. missing their pens against Grimsby Town. What the fuck? That is actually, I'm telling you, End the Stream Dave thinks we are Manchester United. That's the only way to explain how he is so harsh on Real Madrid. He must think that that's where we're heading. Because United, how the mighty have fallen. It's bad enough. They're already out of Europe this season. The domestic cups is the only time that they were going to be playing twice a week. Now they truly only have one game a week until like January. They are finished. I don't even know who the next manager's going to be. And I can already tell you he's going to fail. And look, this is a Real Madrid channel. We're going to talk about Madrid things. But I had to touch on that because what the fuck? Yo. If Amarim is in a job, by the time the international break is over, I would be shocked. I just can't believe it. But look, man, big up the damn chat. What are you guys saying, man? Yo, Dally, what you saying, my G? He says, 4th league. Wait a minute. So Grimsby aren't in League 2 and they're not in League. You're telling me they're in League 4? They're playing with Wrexham? Is that what you're telling me? Like they're in that league? Or I don't even know where Wrexham plays. But you guys get what I'm trying to say. Nah, that shit is crazy, bro. Yeah, nah, Staffy can hold that, Omar. He's on vacation, though, right now. I said, shit, bro. You on vacation, enjoying the Bahamas or wherever the fuck you're at. You could have did numbers today. I'm not going to lie. Staffy would have did some great numbers if he was live and wasn't on vacation. Man says, manager of the year. Yeah, Onana is so bad. I can't believe, do you know, I used to rate Onana. When he was at Inter, that UCL run up until they played Man City in the final. Oh my God, I thought Onana was a very good goalkeeper. Wow. 4th division. Oh my days. Okay, so Wrexham's in the 2nd. Nah, that's wild, bro. I mean, look, they are called the Red Devils. You know what I'm saying? Maybe God is just punishing them. I don't know. I don't know. But being a Manchester United fan right now has got to be one of the most hardest things that you can do in this sport. Like, they are a big club. They are arguably the biggest club in England. And yet, they've just been run so poorly. Man like Sesko can't bag against Grimsby. Nah, man. That shit is wild. But that's okay, though, right? We're not going to focus on Manchester United too much. I just had to get that off my chest because I was just genuinely stunned when they went down 2-0. I couldn't believe it, bro. I thought I was watching, like, a simulation or some shit. Now, I'm streaming on OBS right now, chat, so I can't have any guests. All my solo streams are on OBS. I don't do solo streams on StreamYard. But before we get into it, right? Like I said, we got to talk about Dani Ceballos. We got to talk about some possible midfield reinforcements. We're going to talk about what's going on with Trent and Dani Carvajal. Also, Jude Bellingham. But before I do that, just some quick housekeeping, people. Tomorrow is going to be a very big day on this channel. This is why you need to be subscribed. This is why your notifications have to be turned on, okay? Because not only am I doing a Champions League draw watch along, we will be live for the Champions League draw. We're going to also have the Galacticos with me and End the Stream Dave. And then we're also going to be dropping the reactions on the 2nd channel for just the UCL period, right? So tomorrow, it's going to be a lot of content coming out. So this is why you guys have to have those notifications turned on, right? Also, if you're not following me on Twitter, the link is pinned right there. If you're not a part of the Discord, the link's going to get dropped in the chat. The best Discord that any YouTuber has, the most active one as well. So big up to everybody that's in that Discord. But, I mean, let's just get straight into it because I'm super annoyed with how this summer window has gone in terms of departures, right? I like the players that we've brought in. I think we've had a decent window in that regard, right? Like, I like Dean Howson a lot. Franco Mastantuono, Trent, Alvaro Correas, no complaints. But in terms of players leaving, I'm very shocked that we haven't seen guys getting forced out of this club. Like, yes, Luka Modric left, Lucas Vazquez left, some of the academy kids that were fringe first-team players, they were sold. But we haven't let anybody leave for actual money when you think about it. And it looked like Dani Ceballos was on his way out the club. And now his move to Marseille has fallen apart. It's collapsed. And I'm trying to figure out, who the fuck does Dani Ceballos think he is? Brother, leave my fucking club. Every summer, it's the same shit with Dani Ceballos. Oh, Dani Ceballos wants to leave to get more minutes. Betis are linked. Oh, they're trying to work out a deal, but his wages are the problem. And then it doesn't go through. Ceballos, leave this fucking club. I need Florentino Perez to go into that locker room, open palm, slap the shit out of him, and let him know you are no longer wanted. How is it that a deal is agreed with Marseille? They said that Ceballos was keen on the move. The clubs agreed on the deal. And then at the last minute, Ceballos changes his fucking mind. Are you serious, brother? Why? Leave, bro. Let me pull this up right here because it's actually jarring, right? It's super annoying. Look at this report. Ceballos to Marseille has collapsed. Everything was agreed between the clubs. The player also said yes. Before signing the deal, Ceballos changed his mind. Why? It makes no sense. Leave. This guy, after the match against Oviedo, going out on Instagram, talking about the last dance. Bro, who the fuck do you think you are? We don't care. You could leave tonight. We don't care. Man talking about the last dance. What did he expect? To get a send-off like Modric? What he thought? The players were going to come around him and lift him up and throw him in the air? Get the fuck out of here, man. Every summer. It's super jarring, bro. Like, what are we doing here, bro? We agreed with the club. You wanted the move. You said yes to them. And then at the last minute, he's changed his mind. Brother, you should be playing in Saudi Arabia. You should be having to ride a camel to training every day. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, it's actually pissing me off. And the thing is, I don't hate Dani Ceballos. I actually think as a squad player, he's not the worst option to have. But I would like us to make another signing. Loan with obligation. I don't care. Leave. If you said yes, what made you change your mind? It just doesn't compute to me. What is Ceballos thinking here? They're saying Ceballos has informed Betis through his entourage that he can leave Real Madrid for around 10 to 12 million. Real Betis, however, are not planning to pay a transfer fee and don't see him as a priority right now. Don't this sound like last summer? This literally sounds like what we saw a year ago. And then the year before that. Every summer linked to Betis. They said that Ceballos wanted more playtime. The World Cup is coming up. Ceballos wants to make that team. It's not going to happen if you stay at Madrid, brother. Yeah, Ceballos has had good moments for us. Ceballos, I would say, last season, for about a month, was arguably one of our best players. Then he got injured, and he hasn't been the same since that. But at the same time, who cares? Again, he's a decent squad player. But how are you saying no to Marseille? That's a big team. In France, you'd get a lot of playtime. You could link up with Mason Greenwood. You could be learning under De Zerbi. Possession-based manager. I think he would fit that style of play. What exactly is keeping you here at Madrid? Why is it that every single summer we have to go through this with Ceballos? Carlo is not here anymore. I know Xabi is not looking at you as a player that he rates. He barely used you in the Club World Cup. You are mid. Marseille is too good for you. And then you're out here shaking your bum, twerking, moving like Ice Spice, looking like Nicki Minaj in a music video for Betis. And then they come and tell you you're not a priority. Yo, get this guy out of my fucking club, man. This is where I'm looking at Florentino Perez to be a little bit more ruthless. This is why I'm saying that Florentino Perez, the greatest president of all time. Let's not get this confused. I don't care what anybody says. But this guy is soft. The Perez that I knew, this guy would have forced his mother out of the club. Are you mad? Now I got bums like David Alaba milking his contract. Ceballos, Ferland Mendy at Real Madrid, feet up, chilling. I would slap the shit out of Dani Ceballos, bro. I would. Because you're playing around, bro. You already know. First team spots is very limited. And I would like for Madrid to possibly bring in another fucking midfielder. Maybe another center back. But it's not going to happen if you stay. Brother, I would rather see Thiago Pittarch on the pitch over Dani Ceballos. He's a steady Eddie. We know what he is. Pittarch, his potential is through the roof. Nah, man. How is this deal collapsing? We need to force him out. Do you know how pissed off I would be if I was Perez? If I was one of the board members, whoever's in charge of negotiating transfers, right? They said that the deal almost collapsed because Real Madrid and Marseille could not agree terms. Then we agree terms. It's all sorted. Go. And then you already told them yes. But after we do the work to make sure you can get the move that you said yes to, you then go ahead and say no. What are we doing here? Force this guy out the club. I would tell Dani Ceballos tonight, the minute that he would have said no to that Marseille move after saying yes, I would have told him, you have no future here, buddy. I promise you. I'd have went right down there and told him, brother, if you don't go to that fucking team, I'm going to have you training with the under fives. Because we're not going to be doing this every single summer. But guess what we do every summer? Got to sit here. Got to hear about Ceballos being unhappy. This guy is not talented enough for us to be having to deal with this drama.
You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished. Wallahi, you're finished.
Big up my guy Omar, man. I would take his parking spot. His key access would not work. You must leave the club, bro. I just don't understand. Every summer, Ceballos, is he staying? Is he going? Who fucking cares, bro? If you agree to go to Marseille, then go to Marseille. How the fuck just leave, bro? Oh my days, this guy pisses me off, man. He's not good enough for him to be rejecting a club like that. I'm telling you, bro. Shit is actually ridiculous. Like, what is he expecting to get? Chat, let me know what you guys are saying. The deal has collapsed. Betis don't want him. What's going to happen now? The guy literally said after the Oviedo match, the last dance. The last dance, you know. Who the fuck do you think you are? We don't care, bus. The last dance is for a player like Luka. Shit, I would even say the last dance, I'd rather celebrate Lucas Vasquez. Just leave, brother. Betis don't want you. You rejected Marseille, so now what are your options? Tell me. It just doesn't make any sense to me, bro. It really doesn't. What are you guys saying, man? Big up the damn chat. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on those post notifications. Come on, people. Big up. Let me see. This guy's getting me tight, bro. Man said he's in the GOAT debate with Ter Stegen. Now, the thing is, though, I don't think that much, like, see, the thing is, we don't hate Ceballos, right? Like, I don't hate Ceballos. It's just jarring, brother. Like, you said you were going to leave, and now you're not going to leave after you agreed to leave. Like, what are you doing? It's not like if Ceballos stays, it impacts us, right? It's not like we can't register players or we need to raise money for financial reasons. No. Him staying or leaving doesn't impact anything. But I did want another spot open because I truly believe that before this window closes in a few days, Real Madrid are going to do something. I think we are going to bring in a player. And I think the likelihood of that would have gone up if Ceballos left. But if he ends up staying, we're not going to get a midfielder. We're not. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens over the next few days. But, I mean, brother has already hinted multiple times that he wants to leave the club. And yet I remember last summer, bro, they said that They said Carlo had to convince him to stay at the club. Imagine Carlo Ancelotti begging Dani Ceballos to stay at Real Madrid, brother. You should be like fucking Jesus Vallejo. You should just be kissing the fucking ground on the training pitch. You should be counting the lucky stars that you're able to even be at a club like this. But Carlo has to convince you to stay? Nah, man. It's just jarring, bro. That's all. Don't spam, bro. You can make an edit for me, but don't spam. You're probably going to get timed. Yep, got timed out. Shit. See, I was trying to warn you, bro. Man got sent to the gulag. Shit. I wouldn't say that Ceballos was our best midfielder in the first half of the season. Nah. I'd say Ceballos was our best midfielder for like a month. Maybe a month and a half. He played at a high level, and then he got injured. I wouldn't say the first half of the season, though. No. Man called him the Spanish Zidane. We're stuck with him. He lied about it being the last dance. Exactly. Like, how do you come out on Instagram and say the last dance, and then you're going to be fucking in the squad for the next match day? It's like, what was it? The last dance for what? Let me see. W Carnage, not W chat. Come on, man. What about Mendy? I mean, look, Mendy is injured. Nobody's going to buy him right now anyways. But it's not like Mendy agreed to leave and then he ended up deciding to stay. So I don't have an issue with Mendy, to be honest, because nobody was in for him. Like, what? Even though, I mean, it would have been nice to get Mendy out the club, but what are we going to do? Did you just call Ceballos Vitinha 2.0? Or are you talking... No. You're definitely talking about Pitarch. That's what I want to see. Breaking. Dani Ceballos will not join Betis. Brother has no market. He's going to be here another... When is his contract expired? That's what I want to know. Nah, I'm going to be real, man. Dani Ceballos needs 50 lashes in the town square. Public, too. Everybody must watch so that they know what mistakes not to make. Who do you want to bring in? For what position are you talking about? And it said, yo, big up Hubris said bro thinks he's Jude. Hold on. Yo, Carnage, move on to Kobbie Mainoo. Yeah. We'll talk about Mainoo, but it's fucking irrelevant now, kind of. Unless Ceballos, we're not going to bring in a midfielder if Ceballos stays. Yeah, I tried to warn him. I tried to warn him, but it's okay. But, bro, if you're still here, you can make an edit. I don't give a fuck. Who do you think we get if Ceballos leaves? I have no idea. But that does bring us to our next topic, though, which is possible midfield options. Because here's the thing, right? After it came out that Ceballos, or no, before it came out that the Ceballos deal has collapsed, right? They already kind of hinted, and it's been a lot of contradicting reports, right? But the main one that's come out today is saying that Madrid will not sign anyone to replace Ceballos. They're not even considering it. Now, that's very different to what we were seeing yesterday, for example. So, I'm not too sure what to actually believe. Just being very honest with you. Because on one side, you're telling us that we are looking to bring in a midfielder, but on the other side, they're saying we're not. And what's weird is that once we brought in Franco and he was registered as a Castilla player, that left a spot open for the first team. So why would we do that if we weren't planning on making another signing? I told you guys that I think Real Madrid are going to sign at least one player, another one, before the window closes. Because then if we weren't going to do that, then you could have just registered Franco as a first team player and then let him just get number 25 and then he just completes the squad. But we didn't do that. That has to be for some kind of strategic reason. Now, in my wildest dreams, let's say if we don't sign a midfielder, right? I would love, and this is a dream, I would love if we go in with a late minute or last minute bid for Saliba. I know it's not going to happen, but Arsenal are out there looking to get Piero Hincapié for 60 million. You're telling me they're paying 60 million for a backup? No. I think Arsenal knows something. Saliba has still not signed a new contract yet. Just keep an eye on that. That's all that I'm saying. But the odds of that happening, very slim. Midfield, I think, is another position that we need, right? Where the profile that I would be looking for is more so a deep line playmaker, right? So, have we been linked to that kind of profile? I mean, yeah, throughout the window, but not recently. Like, we've been linked to Enzo. We've been linked to Angelo Stiller. We've been linked to that Keed kid from AZ Alkmaar. And I think we've been linked to him recently. But the big link that came out yesterday was Kobbie Mainoo. And Manchester United right now are in the fucking mud. They literally just got knocked out to Grimsby in the Carabao Cup, a team that's in the 4th division. Mainoo is at Manchester United holding bench, not getting any playtime. I don't know what the hell is Ruben Amorim's problem, but if your system can't accommodate for a player like Mainoo, then I think your system is not good. If you're telling me that Ugarte is more valuable in your system over a player like Mainoo, you need to be sacked. Now look, this guy Mainoo is an absolute baller. Very technical, good finisher, can link play. I think he has all the qualities that you look for in a advanced 8, but I think he can also play as a 10. Now let me say this right now. This deal is not happening. We're being linked to Mainoo, but there's no way in hell I think we actually go out there and sign him. I don't think his profile is needed. We're stacked in the midfield. And he's not a deep-lying playmaker. Like, Mainoo is better higher up the pitch versus the closer he is to the back line. I think he would be a good signing if it's like a loan option to buy. I think he'd fit well in Xabi Alonso's system. With the possession-based style of football that we play, yes. But I don't think a Mainoo is needed. What he offers. But would I take him? Sure. But I think midfield, we're stacked. You got Camavinga that's going to be coming back from injury. You have Arda that's now playing as an 8. We got Valverde, right? Jude's coming back as well. We need a deep line playmaker. Not somebody that's like Mainoo. But at the same time, though, if you're him, I'd leave Manchester United. To be honest, I really would, bro. Like, there's no way that I'm holding bench, not getting any playtime for a team that's shit, when Mainoo can go to a lot of clubs and start. But then on the other side, if I'm Mainoo, I'd be thinking to myself, Amram should be getting sacked very soon. And you would think that whatever manager comes in after him is going to play Mainoo. Because this guy is a baller. Let's not forget what he's done at Manchester United. Bagged in the FA Cup final. Fucking started in the Euros against Spain in the final. Scored some winners for Manchester United. His goal catalog is very good. So silky on the ball. This guy is a baller. But I just don't see it happening. And then now with the news of Dani Ceballos' transfer to Marseille being collapsed, we're not going to get a midfielder. So, I mean, for the 24 hours that it looked like maybe it could happen, very unlikely. But I think Mainoo should be exploring his options, bro. Like, Manchester United right now just don't seem like a team that's going to be back at any time. And when I say back, yeah, United could win a domestic cup, right? Like, oh, well, they can't win the Carabao this season. But you know what I'm trying to say. Like, they could win the Carabao Cup in the future, FA Cup, yeah. But in terms of, like, the Prem, the UCL, I don't see Manchester United winning either of those trophies for a very long time. Like, it's not happening anytime soon. So if you're Mainoo, the fact that the club have allowed a bum like Ruben Amorim to disrespect you like this, he should be considering his options. Honestly, I think he should. But I just don't think that Madrid is on the table for him right now. But obviously, like, they're saying that Madrid are closely monitoring Mainoo's situation amongst other clubs. And we know that Madrid are opportunists in the market. But if you look at what we need, it's not this profile. And on top of that, Mainoo has about, 3 years left? If Manchester United were to sell him, they would want good money for him. It's not like we can go in right now and sign Mainoo for $15 million, right? United will want at least 50 to 60 M's. Minimum. English international, homegrown player, very talented. So, yeah, it's just so unlikely, chat. I'm going to be real. But I want to know, like, what are you guys saying about midfield options possibly? United lost to Fish and Chips Juventus. Big up my guy Jordan. Nah, that's crazy. Fish and Chips, you know. At this point, we should look towards Castilla. I actually agree. Thiago Pittarch is right there. I want him above Ceballos in the pecking order. In our next match against Mallorca, I want to see Thiago Pittarch. I want him to get minutes. They said that he's a mix of Vitinha and Pedri. Like, that's his profile. Well, let me see it. Don't tell me. Let us see it. Clearly, Xabi Alonso rates him. He just signed an extension. He's with the first team. Let's see this guy play some minutes. I told you guys, Xabi will be the manager that's going to be known for bringing the youth team back into Real Madrid's first team. He's done it with Gonzalo Garcia in the Club World Cup. That surprised everybody. Now I want to see him do it with this Thiago Pittarch kid. Get Adam Wharton if you can. Adam Wharton's not going anywhere, brother. The money that they would ask for 100 million, Sensei. It's not happening. Adam Wharton, Enzo Fernandez, Angelo Stiller. It's not happening. We should stick with Pittarch and Alaba as back. I mean, I know Alaba kind of was playing like that DM role in preseason. Yeah, I mean, maybe Alaba could be the Tchouaméni backup, right? Because I don't view Camavinga as a 6. Camavinga is an 8, in my opinion. Like, Camavinga is way too good on the ball to be sitting back and just defending. Like, you need Camavinga to be on the ball, progressing it up the pitch. Because I think Camavinga is arguably one of the best ball carriers in the world. I want to see 30 minutes of game time minimum against Mallorca. I think the only way that we see that Pitarch kid against Mallorca is if we're up like 2-3-0. It's like the 80th minute, maybe. Yo, a lot of our youth players signed new contracts after Xabi. Well, don't forget, we sold a lot of youth players this summer, right? Like Victor Munoz is at Osasuna. Jacobo Ramon is at Como with Nico Paz. We also sold, I think, somebody to Getafe and Alaves as well. If I'm like Yusuf, the defender, he got sold. I think Diego Aguado stayed. But point is, yes, I do believe it's not going to be like with Carlo, where Carlo didn't really give the youth an opportunity. I think Xabi Alonso is going to change that, bruv. Me personally. Not a single soul called Arda the Toni Kroos replacement. Let's not be stupid. Who are you talking to? I didn't call him the Toni Kroos replacement, and I don't think anybody in the chat did. I mean, maybe you're responding to somebody in particular, but yeah, I didn't view Arda as a midfield option, to be honest. I thought we were going to keep Arda on that right wing. I didn't think Arda was big or strong enough to be playing deep in midfield, but he's proven me wrong. The way that we're using him is more like a Luka Modric versus a Toni Kroos. We've yet to get a Toni Kroos replacement. Shit, the closest thing that we have to a Toni Kroos replacement is fucking, the closest thing that we have to a Kroos replacement is Dean Howson. Dean Howson is that deep line playmaker at center back. His passing is phenomenal. I'm going to be real. Hold on. 1 second, chat. Okay. You tagged me on Discord for what? Are you the one that was talking about the edit? Yeah. Just drop it on Discord, bro. By the way, if you're in here and if you're not on the Discord, what are you doing, man? Let's see. Yeah, look, Dean Houston's a baller, chat. That guy is phenomenal. I'm telling you, if he can stay fit, by the end of this season, we're talking about Dean Howson in top 5 conversations of best center back in the world, bro. I think he's the most complete center back in world football right now. Again, he's been here since the Club World Cup. I'm still waiting to see a weakness in his game. I can't think of one weakness that Dean Howson has. That doesn't mean that he's going to be phenomenal every match, right? He's a young center back. He's going to make mistakes, right? Like, it's just natural. But I'm just talking about in terms of his footballing ability. I can't think of a weakness. I've not seen something that makes me think he has a weakness. Yeah, Kima also got sold to Stuttgart. Yeah. Man like the evil Alvaro Morata. Yo, Carnage, will Matrix ever beat the gooning allegations? I don't know, bro. You might have to ask him on Chaos, bro. Or go to his channel and ask him. I'm going to be live with him tomorrow at like 4 p.m. My time. So come over there, right? Subscribe to Matrix, funniest Madrid channel that I know. He's fucking hilarious. But yeah, I don't know, bro. Man be in the goon closet. It's all good, though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody goon once in a while. Except for me, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't partake. Yo, Muhammad, what's good, bro? Carnage is between 30 and 26. RSM exposed him. Exposed what? RSM exposed me? How could I be exposed? What is this? He's a bit slow and can't move around as well because of his luck. But, like, I haven't seen the lack of pace that people talk about, Khaled. Just being a... And again, I'm not saying that he's fast. I've just not seen him look slow, right? Now, maybe there's a game, we have a high line, somebody gets in behind, and he gets cooked for pace. I'm not saying that it can't happen. I'm saying I just have not seen it. Maybe his positioning is just so good that the pace doesn't matter because he's always in the right. He's always in the right places, to me at least. Will used to be a D1 gooner. Nah, what are these false accusations, man? Nah, this is a madness, bro. Like, what do you want about, man?
Prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Nah, the Copa del Rey draw is not out yet. It's not out yet. No. At least I don't think so. Why would they do it so early? In August? No. But let me see. Carnage and Matrix. No, we're not live streaming the UCL draw. I will be doing the UCL live, right? The draw on my channel solo. I'll be on Matrix channel after the Galacticos. That's what's going on. I mean, of course, I'm excited for the UCL draw. I'm excited. I don't have the expectations of us winning the Champions League, though, to be honest. I don't. I mean, it would be nice, of course. And we'd love to, and we try to win it every year. I just don't expect us to. My main priority is winning La Liga. As long as my expectations is to automatically qualify, right? I do not want to do a round of 32 playoff kind of match. The fuck out of here. No. We need to qualify automatically, top 8. And we need to at least make the semis. Those are my 2 expectations for the UCL. I'm not expecting us to win it. I think asking Xabi to do that in his very first season could be a bit tricky. La Liga is the main priority for me, right? But we need to go far, and we need to automatically qualify for the knockout stages. Nah. So, Rabona, initially, I was going to do it with Dave. But this guy, Dali, big up to my G, Dali FC, because we live in the same time zone. And he told me that the draw was at 2:30 in the morning, our time. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? There is no way in hell I am waking up to do a fucking watch along for anything at 2:30 in the morning. So I initially wasn't going to do it. But then I found out it's at 12 p.m. my time. So I'm just like, nah, I'll just do it solo. And then Dave and I will just do the Galacticos and we'll talk about it. So that way, because if Dave does the watch along with me, then there's no point in doing the Galacticos, which means less content. That don't work for me. I want more content. I'll be happy with Copa del Rey too. I do think Xabi needs to win one of the domestic cups, whether that's the Spanish Super Cup or Copa del Rey, along with La Liga. Like, I expect 2 trophies this season from this manager. I think the Spanish Super Cup, we're going to be playing Atleti in the semis, and then it's going to more than likely be Barca again in the fucking final. Copa del Rey is so hard to call because I've only seen us win it one time, and that was in 2023. That's literally the hardest trophy for us to win. Like, shit is actually crazy, chat. Yo, big up Muhammad. Happy birthday, bro. Football Matrix was cooking in the chaos. Volume. Yeah, man. Volume had a stinker. But that's okay, though. That's my guy, man. Yeah, the chat was just onto him. Let's see. As a Madrid fan, I think Carnage is 17. You think I'm 17, bro? Fuck no. I'm closer to 30 than 20. I just don't look that old because my beard's not in yet. But don't worry. One day, y'all gonna come on this stream and I'm gonna be looking like James Harden, bro. I'm gonna have me a full beard. And y'all gonna be like, who the fuck is that? It's gonna be me. Copa del Rey is hard because we don't really win it. Brother, we've won Copa del Rey one time in like 11 years, bro. Since I've started watching, it's only been once. Man said, holy unk. Hey, look, ain't nothing wrong with being unk, man. A lot of niggas don't get to live to be unk. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, bro. Every year that we're alive is a blessing. Hold that. How do you think we will do against a high-pressing team in the UCL? I mean, that's a good question. It's a very good question because it didn't look good against PSG. But the thing is, at the same time, bro, I believe, truly, that if Xabi Alonso had more time with the squad, I don't think we get battered 4-0. I'm not saying that we would have beat PSG, but I don't think it looks like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way if Xabi had more time to instill his tactics, do we get slapped like that? I refuse to believe it. So, me personally, I don't really care who we draw. We always have a hard time in the UCL. Like, we always have a fucking gauntlet to get through. Like, last season was ridiculous. I'm playing Man City in the round of 32. Then I'm playing Atletico Madrid in the round of 16. Then we had to play Arsenal. While fucking Barcelona are over there with the Europa League run to that semifinals. The first time that they played competition, they folded. Nah, man. Bro, you can make the edit. I don't care how you make it. I don't care what the edit is. Just do what you want, bro. Once you put content out online, people can take it and just do different things with it, bro. You have my permission. I don't know what kind of edit you're trying to make. I don't really care. Just make it and then send it in the Discord. We'll all look at it. Okay, bro? You don't have to spam, right? I appreciate you, though, my guy. Don't ask it again, though, because then I'm going to time you out for 24 hours. Because, okay, you got timed out. Fucking hell. You see? You can't keep spamming, bro. You're moving like that one old fish from SpongeBob. And it's like, how many times do I have to tell you this lesson, old man? You know what I'm saying? What is bro's career? I work in sports, bro. But my dream is to do this full time one day. Like, my job is cool. My job is dope. But this full time is what I really want to do. It's not easy, though. People think doing content is easy, bro. This shit is hard. I'm gonna be real. Yo, we got so off track. I'm just talking to you guys right now. We are going to talk about Trent and Carvajal because I do probably have to rant about that. They're kind of pissing me off, like how people are speaking about my right back Trent. And yeah. Nah, Liverpool fans are about to get fucking cooked. But before we do that, I'm going to keep reading the chat, though. I'm actually having fun just talking to y'all. Now, guys, let's be nice, right? I care about your edit, bro. I care about the edit. I just don't want you to keep asking me about it. Just make the edit, bruv. How many likes are we? Bro, 51 likes? Oh, my goodness me. 51 likes. I'm sitting here at 7:10 p.m. giving you guys some interesting content. I'm keeping the man-dem entertained. And we're not even close to 100 likes. Oh, my days. Nah, this is crazy, man. Let me see. I didn't watch the full Manchester United game, but I watched towards the end, and I watched the whole penalty. Brother, I talked about United at the start of the stream, bro. Just go back, and you'll hear it. Liverpool defense looks horrible. Yes, I think we could beat Liverpool with the way that their back line looks. Liverpool have not looked good so far this season, but their attack is lethal. So that is something to be worried about. But I like our chances against this Liverpool team right now. Just being honest, I feel like Mbappe would cook them. Let's see. Bro just asked me how much do I get paid? Are we pocket watching? Enough, bro. I get paid enough. All right. Couple more chats, people. And then we'll talk about Trent, then we'll wrap. You got a talent, bro. I see you blowing up soon. Yo, I appreciate that, J-Mar. Big up, man. Thank you so much, my G. Let's see. Couple more. The video's about Trent. No. I'm talking about what I've been seeing online. Yeah, nah, bro. The likes is a bit disrespectful, bro. I'm gonna be real. But that's okay though, man. Look, see, now we're at 75 likes. See, that's a little better. Hold on. Yes, I think Vinny will come back. I think Vinny is gonna be really good. Trust me. Do I make good money in my real job or on YouTube? Yes, real job. On YouTube, it's decent, but can't like live off of it, right? Or else All right, chat. Look. Even though I like talking to you guys, right? I don't want this to go super long, and we just got raided. Look, big up to my guy Casually FC, man like Marshall with the raid. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, right? Welcome to Football Carnage. And I hope that you guys enjoy the stream. Big up, Marshall. Hold on, wait. Let me mod you real quick so I could always tell when it's you. Big up, my guy. But now the chat. Last thing that I want to talk about. This whole Trent situation is really pissing me off. And if there's any Liverpool fans that see this, if it doesn't apply to you, then don't be offended. But I swear, Liverpool have to have arguably the dumbest fan base that's out there. The saltiest fan base, the most hypocritical fan base. I just don't understand the thinking, or you could say the thought process from Liverpool fans. It must be whatever is in the water in that city. Bunch of idiots. I'm about to expose them. Let me just break this down. So, when it comes to Trent, right? Did anybody think that Trent joining Real Madrid just meant Dani Carvajal was wasted goods? This is not Liverpool, right? Trent has more competition than fucking Connor Bradley, some unknown kid from the academy. Dani Carvajal is a legend at this club. He's now fully fit, and it's his last season. The plan was always going to be for them to rotate. Now, I know some people are confused about what I'm talking about, and I'm going to pull up the reports. We're going to get into it. But the Liverpool fan base are a bunch of fucking idiots. They move like your ex-girl when she sees you dating a better-looking girl. They just move on. The relationship is over. Trent does not think of you. You don't need to think about him. I'm seeing Liverpool fan pages dropping stats for Trent's matches as a Real Madrid player. Now, the reason why I'm about to cook the shit out of Liverpool fans is because, one, the way that they call Trent a snake, to me, makes no sense. The man fulfilled his contract and then left for free. But they're over there twerking for Isak, who is disrespecting Newcastle, forcing a move out the club, not going to training, not playing games for them. No. So what Isak's doing is fine. Free Isak. Free him. He's held hostage. But what Trent did is a problem. It's actually crazy. Liverpool fans are idiots. If I was Newcastle, by the way, and I know I'm getting a bit off, topic, but if I was Newcastle, not only would I not sell Isak to you, I would have this man, because they're owned by Saudi Arabia. Yo, the Saudis don't fuck around. I would have Isak in the fucking desert on his knees with somebody in a hijab behind him. Yes, brother, the shit would look like a live leak video. And I would have him apologizing to Newcastle. I would have him apologizing to the fan base. He would be looking like Morgan Gibbs-White, thanking Mr. Marinakis. That's how I would have Isak in the fucking desert. Are you mad? Anyways, when it comes to Trent, a lot of people are trying to troll my right back because he held bench the other day. Let me pull this up because it actually annoyed me, right? What I was seeing. But let's go through this logically. And like I said, right? Not all Liverpool fans are spastics. But if you're a fan like Mike Dawes, or if you're fucking, I don't know, a Don Hussam, yeah, then more than likely you're a bozo, right? But if you're not like them, then, okay, you're one of the cool ones, right? Tom Little as well. Tom Little, I'm telling you, and he's actually Scouse. It's something that's in that water, bro. I'm trying to tell you. So, look, here we go. So, look, this report comes out. It says, Dani Carvajal expects to keep Trent Alexander out of the Real Madrid starting 11 after returning to full fitness. Now, there's a Liverpool account called Anfield Sector, and they deleted their tweet. They did, right? But I want to show you guys something, right? I want to show you something. Matter of fact, let me go to my profile. Hold on. Let me show you guys something. Okay. Where's it at? So look, this guy right here, Laurie, LFC Laurie, spastic. What's wrong with this guy? He says, so Trent went from winning the Premier League with his boyhood club to becoming a bench player at Real Madrid after one game. How very predictable. He'll be at Aston Villa before you know it. Idiot. Now, for people that don't know, Real Madrid are clear of Liverpool. We're so far ahead that, I'm going to be honest, Liverpool can't even chat to us. You're our bitch. Yeah, you beat us last season, but generally, when I go up against Liverpool in the Champions League, I'm having a great time. 2 finals, right? That's probably where Trent knew that he was coming. Because he was like, shit, we can't beat these guys. Like I said, at Real Madrid, right, we actually have competition. This is not Liverpool where you're going against some NPC named Connor Bradley. Who the fuck is Connor Bradley? And how are you enjoying man like Kai Cenat at right back? Jeremy Frimpong's a fucking scrub. Xabi Alonso made him look good. Anyways, this is what I quote tweeted it and said. By the way, if you guys are not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. The link is up there. But I said, Liverpool have one of the dumbest fan bases. This is Real Madrid, and Carvajal is a legend of the club and one of the best right backs in the world. It's his last season at the club. Both will rotate, then Trent fully takes over from next season. This was always the plan. Helen Keller could have told you that that was the plan. Stevie Wonder could see that that's what Real Madrid... People really thought that Dani Carvajal was just never going to play. We're talking about one of the best right backs of our generation. He's healthy now. Xabi Alonso is a manager that rotates. It's going to be a game-to-game situation. In some matches, Trent will start. In other matches, Carvajal will start. It's not rocket science. It's all about the personnel. Now, let me show you, because this came out before I even sent, or after I sent my tweet. And this is from Marca, right? Spanish outlet. It says Trent Alexander-Arnold is Real Madrid's present and future. There is total confidence in him from everyone at the club. He's adapting and adjusting well to the club each day. Real Madrid see him as a marquee marquee sign. And guess what? He is a marquee signing. Thank you very much, Liverpool, for developing a player that I will enjoy throughout his prime. Hold that. Worry about Florian Wirtz. Man is out there just doing cardio, back-to-back matches. And you're worried about what Trent got going on at Real Madrid. Again, we have squad competition. Carvajal is a very good player. He walks into Liverpool's 11, by the way. So, I know that you guys want him to fail, but you can hold that. Can absolutely hold that, bro. Liverpool fans trigger the fuck out of me. And I think it's because of the hypocrisy that I've seen with how they're talking about Isak and then how they treated Trent. Like, that really just got me on, what's the word? I'm struggling to think of how I want to say it without cursing or saying something that could get the fucking video demonetized. Point is, Liverpool fans are just dumb as shit. I'm sorry, bro. Absolute fucking idiots. Worry about what you guys got going on. Don't worry about us. Don't worry about Trent. He's going to be just fine. Now, let's be real. Has Trent been amazing since coming to Madrid? No. I'd say Trent's just been okay. He's playing in a different system, and now he has to adjust to the tempo of La Liga. Yeah, I can say it. Trent has not been all that so far. But has he been bad? No. Has he been dropped from the 11, and will he just not start another game while Carvajal's here? No. Again, it's Carvajal's last season. Trent will be just fine. Trent is the right back of the future for this club. Shit actually pissed me off when I was seeing what was said online, bro. I'm like, this is why, like, I like Twitter. I think Twitter is a funny app. But being on it pisses me off. It does. Because I honestly have to think to myself, like, is this the thought process that a lot of people have? By the way, hypothetically, let's say even if Trent was holding bench at Madrid and he wasn't going to be a starter this year, I'd rather sit on the bench at Real Madrid than play for Liverpool. I don't think Liverpool are that attractive of a club. I don't. I know that they have good history. I know that they have a good squad right now, right? Liverpool, they should be winning the Prem. I still don't rate them like that. I don't view Liverpool as this team that players are just dying to join. I'm being honest. Go hold that. Is it rage bait? I'm not sure. I have no idea. Trent holding bench for Reece in England. He should be used to it. I mean, is Reece James going to be fit? I think that you need to worry about your right back's hamstrings. I'm going to be honest. This guy, Reece James, is made out of turkey fucking and Swiss cheese, bro. This guy, Reece James, yawns the wrong way, and he misses fucking 2 months. Nah, Rabona, I can't respect Liverpool, bro. Your fan base is just full of idiots. I'm sorry. This Isak situation has told me everything that I need to know about Liverpool fans. Carvajal has the same amount of UCLs as Liverpool, by the way. See, I can't say that word out loud, and I don't use that word either, so I gotta skip that comment. Let me see. I'd take the Barca fan base over the Shitterpool fans any day, and that's coming from a Madrid fan. Yeah, I mean, look, Barca fans are also a special breed of stupid, most of them. But yeah, look, Liverpool definitely look worse than they do at the moment. But that's okay, though, right? This is why we call them Varsatards. Man said Liverpool fans are starting to give Barca fans a run for their money. Bro, like, it's just actually wild to me. Like, people really thought Trent was going to come here and start week in, week out like he's at Liverpool, where there's no squad competition, where the only guy that he has to worry about is some bum, Connor Bradley, who had a decent game against Madrid, and they all thought he was the future, just for them to go sign Kai Cenat from Bayer Leverkusen. Will Liverpool fans expose themselves so much this year, from the Trent situation to the Isak situation? Such a hypocritical fan base full of crybabies. Facts. Absolute facts. This is why I kind of want to take Konate from them, but I don't want to pay for him. I want Konate for free. I don't want to give them any money, just to see them go through it again. Just to remind them who they are. Do you know how Liverpool fans move? This is like if my ex-girlfriend left me. She broke up with me and said, you know who I'm dating now? I said, who? She says, I'm dating Michael B. Jordan, right? The famous actor, millionaire, right? The guy that all these women love. And this is like me going online every day, sending out hate tweets about my ex and her new relationship. Brother, you're just hurt. She moved on. She upgraded. Yes, Michael B. Jordan is an upgrade over me. I'm not gonna lie. You think I'm rich? I wasn't in Creed. I wasn't in Black Panther. I wasn't in Sinners. She just got a better deal. Real Madrid is clear. We're not on the same level as Liverpool, bro. Like, when I think about the elite clubs, where, to me, it doesn't really get much higher. Liverpool, okay, you can make the argument because they are a big club. They are. But I don't think Liverpool are bigger than Barca. I don't think Liverpool are bigger than Bayern. I don't think Liverpool are bigger than Real Madrid. I don't think Liverpool are bigger than Manchester United, to be honest. Even though United are shit, Liverpool are in a much better position. But Liverpool aren't bigger than Manchester United. I don't think so. Yeah, nah, man. Liverpool aren't even bigger than AC Milan. Let's just be honest. But Liverpool just have Premier League money. And yeah, nah, this guy's pissing me off, bro. That fan base can hold that. I pray to God that they don't get Isak. I mean, I always predicted that he wasn't leaving this, but I just really hope that Newcastle tell Liverpool to fuck off. Nah, I'm sorry, Rabona. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that you're a Liverpool fan. You know that we're locked in, but it's not for you. But you're the other fans could absolutely hold that. I mean, I don't really want Konate. I would take him, yes. But do I want, like, no, I want Saliba. But Konate on a free, I would take him, yes. Free, yes. Just so that they can feel that hurt again. If they win another Premier League title and another key player of their team leaves them for free for us. Yes, that's what I need. That's what I need. Liverpool will win more trophies than Madrid in the next 3 years. False. You don't believe that. You don't believe that. No, they won't. I won more trophies than Liverpool last season. If you want to be technical, in one of my worst seasons, I still won more than Liverpool. Yeah, they won a bigger trophy. The Prem is bigger than the, or is it? Is it? Is the Prem bigger than the UEFA Super Cup? Because to win that, you have to win the Champions League. The Champions League is bigger than the Premier League. So, is the Prem bigger than the UEFA Super Cup? I don't know. All that winning the Premier League qualifies you for is the Community Shield, which is a fucking preseason friendly, and they couldn't even win that. I don't know. Same thing with the Intercontinental Cup. To qualify for that, you have to win the Champions League, which is bigger than the Premier League. So I won more than Liverpool, even in my worst season for a while. We still won more than them. Liverpool are not winning more trophies than us in the next 3 years. No, it's not happening. It's absolutely not happening. Hold on, I see a super chat here, but for some reason, I can't really read it. Hold on. Big up for the super, by the way, even though I have no idea what you're about to say. Hold on. I have to pull it up right here because for some reason, it's not... What the fuck is going on? Hold on. I have to try and reset this real quick. I don't know why the fuck it's glitching like this. But now look, W Super Chat. I appreciate that, bro. Let me run this for you.
Oh, yes!
All right. Big up Yoram says, Mbappe dropping 2 Saturday. Arda masterclass. Chouameni being an absolute bully in the midfield. Dean being a chill guy as always. See ya Saturday. Hala Madrid. W Super Chat. See, I was nervous there because whenever I see a Super Chat, I always big you guys up first. But sometimes people will send in a super talking shit, and I already bigged them up. So I was a little bit nervous. But now, look, W Super, I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, look, I think we're going to cook Mallorca, and we will be here with a watch-along, 100%.
Así, ganó Madrid. Así ganó Madrid.
I mean, you can say that Liverpool fans don't care about Konate like Trent, but the facts are Konate is one of their better players. So, again, him leaving for free, I don't care how they really feel about him. It's the fact that we took another one. Hold that. Please don't glorify the Super Cup. Nah, Jordan, I don't know how y'all blew that lead, man. Yo, big up Ryan. What's going on, bro? Konate's wages will be insane. I don't think so. Trent's wages aren't insane. So why would Konate's be insane? Okay, 2021. Okay, yeah. Okay, Zidane's last season was shit. That's the last time that we truly went trophyless. We won nothing. No Super Cup, no Club World Cup, no La Liga, no Copa del Rey, no Spanish Super Cup, no UCL. We truly lifted nothing that season. So yeah, that was a shit season. Man said, I show delusion. Your mother calls me I show facts. What are we talking about here? Man said, Will is delusional beyond fixing. Khaled, come on, bro. Don't do that, bro. You're a fan, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't chat shit. You're here every stream. Come on, bro. Even though you're a varsitard, I do enjoy chatting to you. Okay? But let's not do this, bro. Now they're saying that Konate ghosts. Yeah, I guess. Who's live right now? I think we'll wrap up here. Who's live? Who's live? Let me see. I think Sam is live, right? I think he asked me for a redirect. Yeah. I think
Their
he's
time.
doing a Madrid podcast, I think, right now. So yeah, look, we'll redirect to Sam. I'll do a couple more chats, then we'll dip. Right? Big up everybody that's in here, though, of course, man. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. Also, chat, right? Don't forget, tomorrow's going to be a crazy day. Match preview for our game against Mallorca is dropping early in the morning. Then we're going to be live. Champions League draw watch-along. Then we're going to be doing the Galacticos, me and End the Stream Dave, where I'm going to cook him on something. And then I'll be live on Matrix channel. So, look, a lot of content. Let me get a couple more chats, then we're out of here. I didn't eat yet, so I'm going to eat after I get off this. AC Milan is bigger than Liverpool. Yes, they are. Yeah, don't move like Liverpool fans, man. Smash that fucking like button. Of course. But now, yeah, chat, look, I'm going to get on out of here. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do that. Again, turn on those notifications. Also, like I said, get in the Discord. The link has been getting dropped in the chat throughout the stream, right? Join the Discord. Also, if you're not subscribed to the second channel, make sure you do that as well. I will be dropping something for the UCL tomorrow. And yeah, people, like I said, this is going to take you guys over to Sam's channel. Let him know Carnage Raid. And I'll be back tomorrow. Busy day, right, people? Where are we at here? In a bit. Hala Madrid.